Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, wcguerkiejejkhkvukefhiuvgyjgukerihu. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to my AHPARYAM who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This will call coming at you in the lesson. Exodus chapter 20, verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Alright, so to get into things, there's been a lot of women worship or woman worship, all right, lately in today's society. Actually, speaking of which, Spirit just reminded me of another precept. Chapter 14, verse 17. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. Okay, so it's just as time is going on, wickedness is growing, evilness, and just the profanity of Esau is becoming more and more apparent. Okay, we saw it, grow from just the first stages of alphabetism, and then now you have alphabet A, B, C, D plus. If you understand what I'm saying, all right, like it's just non-stop growing, and things are getting weirder and weirder. Okay, now the inspiration for me to do this lesson was this thing that a brother showed me. All right, by this tweet from Deputy Aru. Okay, this is a kind of semi-famous VTuber girl, whatever. All right, she got an email. All right. And she shared it, she screenshot it and shared it, okay? Wait, she did this in 2021, all right? So 2 years ago. Anyway, she says, you will not believe me when I say it, but they reached out to me too, and it was the craziest thing she's ever read. Okay, so Dexterio, she's replying to this tweet by this Dexterio. Amaranth, famous Twitch streamer, is collabing with a beer company to brew a new flavor using her vaginal yeast. Okay, and the thing is, she's just saying right now she's basically doing the same thing. She's not doing the same thing. She was contacted to do the same thing 2 years ago. Hi Aru, we saw your Twitch. We love your vibe and we want to collaborate with you. My name is blank and I work with the blank, a company that produces alcoholic beverages and more. Our beer was made with the use of lactic acid, bacteria taken from female vaginas, of course, under laboratory conditions. Each of our... first of all, I just want to go into that, like, this is, like, more so proof. This is proof that a lot of times, we do not know what is in the food that they're putting in the stuff. All right, that's why it's all the more reason why we do attempt to steer clear from certain foods or certain products. All right, but at the same time, we try not to be over righteous. We try not to be too into what each of these things, what's in each of these products, because if we kept on learning, then it might get to the point where we find out if it is the case, then there might be some sort of disgusting thing in everything. All right, so that's why we pray. We do pray that the food that we're eating is okay. One thing I've been trying to do, but it's not really, the best it's not the most cost efficient thing to buy. But the thing that I try to buy from the halal products. Like the Muslim have these halal products, so none of them has pork in it. They kill them properly, kill the animals properly. They do this and that or whatever. It's I think the most reliable source to get proper meat. Okay, but that's just only one thing. And also, in addition to that, it's more expensive than, getting it from the normal section of the meat. But of course, just when you can, I guess you can. When you can, do it. If you can't, then I guess no big deal. We there are gonna be times when we don't have the money. So of course, you never know. All right. So, continuing on, each of our products is elegant and neat in appearance. In our opinion, every woman should be cherished, and that's why underneath our labels, there are photos of the woman, Slakia, whose essence we use, as well as her social media to give her publicity. Our offer to you is generating a discount code for your fans. For you, it means a profit of €0.5 for each beer purchased using your code. 2, creating a beer using your bacteria in production. Therefore, just basically, they're not even like trying to hide it or trying to like make the wording pretty. Like they're just being straight up real and just saying, we're going to use your bacteria. Like we're going to use your excrements. We're going to use your filth. Like we're going to use your shit. That's basically what they're like saying. Like it is. I'm telling you that this type of stuff, it's weird and it's disgusting. But at the same time, for me personally, I do think that this is kind of funny. I do think it's funny. I'm not going to lie. I did laugh at it, but I was at the same time, disgusted by it, of course. Like obviously I would not, consume this, but I think it's gotten to a point where I'm at the very least able to laugh at just how wild and crazy Esau is. All right, and yes, so moving on to the next one. This one, Dextero is Amaranth is, she's actually going through with it where she is making a beer with her vaginal. I don't know. I just have a hard time saying it. Anyway, moving on to this. Okay, this is what happened last year. Okay, where she was the same woman, Amaranth, was selling her bath water and fart jars for $1,000. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they used it for. I believe I heard there were some instances where people were consuming it. Again, I'm gonna be honest. It is funny to me. I do find it funny, but at the same time, you have to understand that this is in fact disgusting. Okay, like there's no getting around this. There's no, it's just cute, it's just funny, but like this is actually just straight up wrong. And I remember watching a video, not just of her, but someone else, where basically what they did was they recorded themselves in a bath. They scooped up a jar of the bath water, and then they said, "Oh yeah, here we're selling this, blah blah blah, X, Y, and Z." Okay, they didn't show any fart jar, and actually, as a matter of fact, I think this is the first time I'm hearing about the fart jar, maybe. This is just Esau. Okay, Esau is profane. Let me get this. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Okay, this is profane. This is disgusting. This is. I'm at a loss for words, because I could never, even when I was not in this truth, I could never fathom wanting to do something, wanting to purchase bath water or drink let me stop. But yes, this is the problem. And at the reason why I brought this up, Exodus chapter 20 verse 3, is because the fact of the matter is that this is woman worship. All right, there's no way around it. Okay, Esau is definitely worshiping women. Okay, Romans chapter 1 verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. Now the thing is, all right, I heard this one story, okay, or his story, but basically what they did with the during slavery times, all right, what the Edomite man, the slave master, would do, they would say to their Edomite women, "Oh, you're so lovely, you're so nice, you're so precious, you're so sacred, like no man should defile you." So they put them up on a pedestal, metaphorically, of course, and they said, "Okay, yeah, you're gonna stay pure, you're not gonna be defiled." All right, so then they would not sleep with them, okay, and then they would go and just take the Israelite women and defile them. All right, that was basically the what they did. That's basically what they did, and kind of a bit of like what's the term? I guess abandoning and changing the use of Edomite women. And also a thing to note is the fact that most of these women that were selling their bath water, I guess last year, if not for like I think it was 2 or 3 years or something like that, on top of her, okay, which was, again, if you go to her and I show, well, yeah, this is her. She's an Edomite woman, okay. This is the thing. This is the type of I guess woman worship that they're doing, that they are setting these Edomite women up on some sort of pedestals, okay. They're throwing their money to them, doing all this like weird shit, okay. And I've heard a lot of weird stuff, but I just can't, I just don't want to put it out there. In addition to that, of course, I guess I have to, I think it is appropriate that I also make mention that I never partook in said, woman worship. I've only had the displeasure of hearing about it. All right. So, that's basically it, just instead of, having wives and whatnot, Esau made this whole feminism, all right. And on top of that, you have this cucking stuff, all right. And you also have male feminists, all right, who just I genuinely just don't even know what goes through their mind when they think that. But I guess, yeah, it's cucking and whatnot. So yeah, that's basically the thing. And even then, the whole feminist crap, even the feminists don't even want men that are feminists, okay. But they don't. They might say that, in actuality they don't. And I've seen I guess videos on it where I really wish I saved it or had quick access to it. But yeah, they were basically saying like, oh, I don't want any misogynistic man, and then when they do something, then they find it attractive or whatever. Slakia, just that's basically it. And with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Women worship is a big thing right now, and just we need to have not only self-control but just avoid stuff like this. All right. And people, I think she actually did sell out of her bath water. Let me actually just do a quick search. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did sell out. Okay, of both of them, bathwater and fart jars. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. This whole woman worship thing is disgusting, and it's like these people are weird. So with that, I hope the system was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadah, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, DTA, Abad, Babal, and Shalom.